My name is Drew Robinson, and my story started in Las Vegas. Being the prototypical kid that was just nonstop playing some kind of sport outside eventually evolved into me falling in love with baseball, eventually be drafted by the Texas Rangers and become a professional baseball player for parts of 12 seasons. It's interesting to think though, because most people these days know me because of this project that I released with ESPN in hopes to help people feel more comfortable addressing their mental health in a more sustainable, more healthy way. Again, I'm an example of what happens when you hold that back, because I just tried to sweep everything on the rug, and before you know it, it became this huge weight. I'm so passionate about this foundation because I experienced a very strong sense of support throughout my journey, and that's why it's fueled me to give that back.
We started this foundation, the Better You Foundation, in order to increase that awareness, increase the education, and not let anybody fall through the cracks.
With Better You, we are increasing mental health awareness. We're letting people know that it's okay to not be okay, and just normalize mental health. My mental health journey started as a child. I would say in high school. I had a lot of anger, resentment built up, and it was because I lost my father at such a young age. I mean, I wasn't even born yet. My mom was pregnant, and I was like, why did this happen to me? Why am I never gonna meet my dad? I bottled all that inside. It was something in my family that wasn't very talked about, especially in the Hispanic culture. It's just not very common to seek mental health and therapy and all that. I want to normalize it for people, so if they do feel the calling to seek help, they don't feel bad about it, they don't feel weird or like they're less than a person for it. I just found that it's very helpful to talk to someone. With social media, you see only highlights of people's lives. I also go through things, so to be able to just talk about those things so that they feel a little bit better and not so alone in this journey. And that's why I'm so passionate about mental health.
It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. Our mental health struggles don't define us. We are not our feelings, we are not our depression, we are not our anxiety. That's not who we are, it's not our identity. It's how we process things and the stories that we tell ourselves, and how do we wake up and show up for ourselves in the world every day. And if we can change the way that we see the world changes.
It's definitely a strength to show vulnerability. It shows that you are human, and everybody goes through things.
Those people who feel like they're ready for care but just don't know where to go, we created this foundation so you can just reach out, have a care coordinator talk to you, teach you about all the options that are within your abilities, whether it's self-care or daily routines and practices, and also be able to connect you with a professional. Whether you have insurance, the funds for care or not, we want to be there for you. We started the Pay It Forward program, where in exchange for free care, we actually ask that you do 3 acts of kindness in the community. Write a letter about it and bring it back to us. By doing this, we're creating a ripple effect, not only creating more goodness in the community, but reminding everyone that we have the power to give. And that strength of being able to be there for someone else, to be kind and loving to someone else, that's healing in itself.
We're trying to strengthen this community of giving back in mental health and addressing things in a much more comfortable, preventative way. So if you're feeling this call to action the same way that we are, come join our team. We're excited to have people like-minded and willing to create those ripple effects throughout our communities to help people feel better about themselves. And I think that's the main goal of just how can we be the best version of ourselves, of giving back and spreading more love. We would love to have anyone that's willing to do those things. Creating a better universe begins with you.